CVTV from the showroom floor of the Channel Partners Conference and Expo right here in Las Vegas. Joining us right now, Eric Hammare. Eric is the Vice President Sales. How you doing, Eric?
Amazing, great show so far. Viva Las Vegas, and always seem to have a good time here. I appreciate you guys letting me come and represent New Horizon.
Of course, yeah, New Horizon Communications, the communication stack provider, by the way. Eric, what are some of the key differentiators for the company?
Yeah, it's a great question, right? So as NHC tries to separate themselves from some of the other, managed aggregators, some of our competitors, what we really like to focus in on is our story. What I mean by that is the brand and the people behind the brand, right? That's really what an organization is made up, is, the folks that represent that company, right? And if you look at some of our executive leadership team, for example, we have folks that have been working together for close to, if not over 30 years, right? So by having those relationships established, that's a lot of continuity, it's a lot of synergy. These are people that know how to work together, right? And then it allows for us to focus on the partner. NHC is 100% partner driven. So what does that mean, right? That means that we are focused on that long-term relationship, not necessarily transactional business that you get a lot of the times from direct sales reps.
There's a lot of trust that goes into that, I'm sure.
100%, and and that's what you get here with NHC.
All right, there you go. So accessorizing access, it's a fancy buzzword. I've heard it a lot recently. But what does that mean, and how can partners employ it to create, I guess you'd say, stickier sales?
Yeah, so accessorizing really became our slogan, or our brand, right, for the last 18 months to 24 months. And really what that means is that it's literally giving the option or the ability for our partners to upgrade that basic internet access or network connectivity sale. What we mean by that is, instead of just selling the internet service, you can actually go in there and layer on things like SD-WAN, UCaaS, security solutions, managed Wi-Fi, or even complementary products such as POTS replacement or LTE services. And in doing this, that makes the solution much stickier. First, it increases the ARPU, right, the revenue per unit. So you take that basic internet sale, double it, triple it by adding those managed services on, and now you're going to keep the retention of the customer longer, and then a residual business that's very important to a partner.
Oh, that certainly is important. So let's talk about network redundancy, if we could. What's so critical about it for today's channel partner?
Yeah, so think about it, right? So having network redundancy nowadays is, no questions asked. Every business needs to be up, right? As organizations move more and more applications to the cloud, or continuing to invest in, folks working from multiple locations like home offices and stuff. Yeah. Being down is just not an option, right? So with NHC, we will help promote our partners to offer redundancy solutions, multi-carrier SD-WAN, and we have multiple different SD-WAN solutions, but the key is the multiple internet circuits into that, or LTE for failover, right? So as a trusted advisor working with NHC, we can promote and offer the network connectivity, plus those different SD-WAN and LTE options for failover.
Well, it sounds like a great proposition for sure. So I was on the NHC website not that long ago. I came upon a recent blog on POTS replacement. What alternatives does NHC offer in terms of POTS replacement?
Sure, so obviously sunsetting of POTS lines has been a conversation going on for many years. First and foremost, we're one of the few providers left that do have contracts in place with the LECs. So that brings a lot of benefits. So we can still assume those phone lines into our management portfolio, our management platform, and that'll allow for us to, manage those phone numbers and those underlying records. Then from there, we gear our partners up with a couple different solutions for POTS replacements. We have contracts in place with all the major cable cos, so we can offer POTS lines through them, as well as we have LTE POTS as an option. And both these solutions bring, some really good benefits. First, costs, right? So as you're seeing POTS lines go up and up and up, what's nice about those, cable co and LTE solutions is that they're fixed rate, and it can save that customer money. It helps them with budgeting, helps them to understand what their costs are going to be. And then also, both those solutions are 100% compliant for things like elevator, alarm, security solutions.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic proposition, Eric. Let me ask you, could you elaborate on blending AI and SD-WAN? How can it assist business networking, I guess you'd say?
That's a great question, right? So you're seeing AI being integrated into SD-WAN, and it's really allowing a much more robust solution for businesses in regards to networking. If you look at like traditional SD-WAN technology, really what it does is it really takes the routing, and you have got to put predefined policies in place. So it's not really smart, right? So with AI and leveraging AI and overlaying AI, it changes the entire game, and it really puts it a foot forward. So now, real time, you can leverage AI to monitor those network connections and redirect that traffic, optimize that traffic, and make sure the solution is smart and operating better for businesses.
Now, if people want more information on a lot of this or whatever else, where can they go online?
So you can find one of our 14 channel managers that are out there hitting the streets at all of our TSD events and local events. And then also NHCGRP.com. You can get us up on LinkedIn, and we have all the social buzz.
Thanks for the time, Eric.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah, it's a great time as always. And best of luck with Channel Partners as well.
Have a great show.
Thank you, you too. And once again, this has been CVTV, Channel Partners Conference and Expo, Las Vegas, our good friends, NHC, New Horizon Communications, the communications stack provider. Take care.